Hello everyone and welcome to Agile Rank Mate. Today we'll be discussing the TALLENTEX examination conducted by the Allen Career Institute. We will be discussing some previous year questions of grade 10 TALLENTEX. First question on mental ability. Two statements followed by four conclusions numbered 1, 2, 3 and 4. You have to take the given two statements to be true, even if they seem to be at variance from commonly known facts. Read the conclusions and then decide which of the conclusions logically follows from the two given statements. These are the statements. 1. Some doors are mangoes, and 2. All mangoes are bananas. The conclusions given are 1. All bananas are mangoes, 2. All doors are bananas, 3. Some doors are bananas, and 4. Some mangoes are doors. In this type of questions, we have to maintain our conclusions based on the statements, not based on commonly known facts. For example, we know that mangoes are not doors. However, in this question, some doors are mangoes. We take that into consideration. Now, to understand the statement 1 and then do the conclusions, we have to form a Venn diagram of the two statements. Now, the first statement says some doors are mangoes. So if this circle represents doors, then this circle will represent mangoes. And this is the place where they intermeet. This means that some doors are mangoes. Next we have all mangoes are bananas. So mango would be inside a bigger circle called bananas. However, this bigger circle banana need not be inside the whole, including the whole circle called doors. So that's why when drawing the bananas, we take it from here so that we do not include any unnecessary information. So here we have banana. And the conclusions, then we look at the conclusions. The first conclusion says that all bananas are mangoes. This is incorrect because here we can definitely see that some part of the bananas are not in the area represented by mangoes. The second one says all doors are bananas. This is also incorrect. We cannot tell for sure that the door circle may be inside the banana circle. We do not know for sure. But with the information given, all doors are not bananas. The third one says some doors are bananas. Now this is true. Over here if we see, even if the whole door circle is not in the part of banana, we can see that the part of the door, which is also the part of the mango, is also part of bananas. So since mangoes are bananas and some mangoes are doors, this means that some doors are also bananas. So third conclusion is correct. The fourth conclusion says some mangoes are doors. This is correct. We have the statement some doors are mangoes. So some mangoes are doors also means the same thing. So the conclusions 3 and 4 is correct. If you look at the options, you can see that's option number 4. First, second and third is also incorrect. So that's the question on mental ability. Next question on physics. The table below shows the mass and weight of a certain object on Earth. What are the approximate mass and approximate weight of the same object on the moon? So for this, we have to understand the difference between mass and weight. Mass is something that is inside matter. It is one of the fundamental parts of matter. And this mass is universally constant. This means if we take the mass of an object on Earth and the mass of the object on Moon, or the mass of the object in anywhere in the universe, its mass remains the same. Now with this information, let's look at the options. The first one says the mass is 1 kg, but that cannot be correct because the mass is constant. And the fourth one also says the mass is 36 kg, which is also incorrect. So the second and third option says that mass is 6 kgs, which is correct. Now let's look at the weight. Now the weight of an object represented by which is a force represented by newtons is different based on the size of the Earth, the Moon, or any other planet it is in. And approximately the weight of an object on Moon is 1/6 of the weight of the object on Earth. This is while putting the values of the radius, the mass of the Earth, the mass of the Moon, using the Newton's gravitational formula. And so from this we can replace the value of the weight of Earth. Now, the weight of Earth, given a weight in Earth, that is, we're talking about the weight of the object on Earth. So the weight of the object on Earth is 60 divided by 6. The weight of the object on Earth is 60, and the weight of the object on Moon will be 60 by 6, which is 10 newtons. Now, if you look at the options, that is option number 2. Option 3 says the weight is 360 newtons, which is definitely not possible. So option 2 is the correct answer for this question. Next question on chemistry. For investigation, a student poured a blue solution of CuSO4 into a beaker. The student placed a shiny silver-colored strip of zinc metal in the solution and observed the changes. The student inferred that a chemical reaction occurred. What evidence supports this inference? Now we have 4 statements, or rather 3 statements and one of these, none of these, which we have to find which one of these would support the evidence that a chemical reaction had occurred. Now, if you look at the options, option number 3 says the CuSO4 solution turned blue when the zinc metal was added. However, if you look at the question, we know that the copper sulfate in its original form is already blue. And if you look at the picture, we can see it's turning from blue to another color, or rather colorless. So option 3 is incorrect because it's saying it's turning blue, which is incorrect because its original color was blue. Option 2 says the zinc metal remained silver colored and shiny. Now the zinc original color is shiny silver colored, as we can see in this and this step. However, in the third step, after reacting with the CuSO4, we can see that the coating of copper has appeared on the zinc, and therefore it's not silver colored and shiny. In the image, we can clearly see that it has changed its color. So option 2 is also incorrect. Now, if you look at option 1, it says a dark solid formed on the zinc metal. Now this is correct. The dark solid, which is the copper, has been formed on the zinc metal due to displacement reaction. And the fourth option would also be incorrect since one of the options is already correct. So option 1 is the correct answer for this question. Next question on biology. Which of the following is a set of viral diseases? Now for this, we have to know which of these is caused by viruses. If we talk about AIDS, this is caused by the HIV, or the human immunodeficiency virus. And so we can see AIDS is a viral disease. Next, if we talk about the influenza, it is caused by the influenza virus. And so this is also a viral disease. If we talk about tuberculosis, or TB in short form, this is caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Here, this is a bacterium and this is not a virus. So tuberculosis is not a viral disease. From that, we can cancel option number 1 and option number 3. Now, in option number 2, we have common cold. Now, this is also caused by various viruses, and one example of it is the rhinoviruses. And so, from this only, we can get that option 2 is correct. AIDS, influenza, and common cold, all of them are caused by viruses and since are viral diseases. However, let's check the fourth one. The fourth one, we have cholera and typhoid. Cholera is caused by Vibrio cholerae, which is a bacteria. And typhoid is caused by Salmonella typhi, which is not a virus. So option 4 is also incorrect, as we can clearly see. So option 2 is the correct answer for this question. Now, last question on mathematics. In the figure given below, ABC is an equilateral triangle and PQRS is a square of side 6 cm. How many centimeter square is the area of the triangle more than that of the square? Now, from this figure, let's mark the values we have gotten. Now, PQRS is a square of side 6 cm. 6, 6, 6, and 6. And we know that ABC is an equilateral triangle. From that, we can write 60 degrees, 60 degrees, and 60 degrees. We can also see that PQRS, all of them, would be 90 degrees. Now, from this, we know that PQ is parallel to SR, since square is a type of parallelogram. So PQ is parallel to SR, or SR is part of BC. So we can say that PQ is parallel to BC. Now from this, if we consider the angle ABC and APQ, we can say that they are corresponding angles and therefore are equal. So angle ABC would be equal to angle APQ. And we know that the angle ABC is equal to 60 degrees since it's an equilateral triangle, equal to 60 degrees, reason being corresponding. And so we have APQ is 60 degrees and we already know that PAQ is 60 degrees. This means triangle APQ is equilateral since all of its angles are 60 degrees. Now, this means that AP would be equal to AQ equal to PQ. Now, we know that PQ is equal to 6 centimeter because it's part of the square, one of the sides of the square. So we can write all of these equal to 6 centimeter. So we get AP and AQ equal to 6 centimeter from this. Now we have to find PB, and from that we can get the area of the triangle. Now in PB, we have to consider the triangle PBS. Now we know that angle S in PBS is 90 degrees because it is a linear pair with the other angle PSR of the square, which is 90 degrees. So PBS is right angled at S. And so we can write the sine of 60 degrees would be equal to the opposite by hypotenuse, which is PS by PB. Now PS over here is 6 centimeter and PB over here we have to find out. So we're replacing the value of sine 60, we get root 3 by 2 is equal to 6 by PB. And from this we get that PB is equal to 12 by root 3. And so we can say the side of the equilateral triangle is equal to 6 plus, if we look at it, it's the sum of both of the sides, we'll get 6 plus 12 by root 3. And so the area of the triangle, area of an equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 by 4 into side squared. So this will be equal to root 3 by 4 into 6 plus 12 by root 3, the whole squared. And if you can simplify it, this will be equal to a plus b the whole square is equal to a squared, 6 square is 36, plus b square, 12 square 144, root 3 square is 3, plus 2ab. 2 into 6 is 12, 12 into 12 is 144, divided by root 3. And so this would be equal to root 3 times, if 1 by 4 is being multiplied with all of these, that's basically dividing all of the terms by 4. Divide 36 by 4, we get 9. 144 by 4, we get 36 by 3, plus 144 is 36 divided by root 3. So we get root 3 times 9 plus 36 by 3 would be equal to 12 plus 36 by root 3. Equal to root 3 times 21 plus 36 by root 3. Now let's multiply root 3. We get 21 root 3 plus root 3 and root 3 would cancel each other, we'll get 36. So the area of the triangle is equal to 21 root 3 plus 36 centimeters. And now the area of the square, which we know is side squared is equal to 6 squared, is equal to 36 centimeter squared. Here centimeter squared, not centimeter. And so we have to find out by how many centimeters is the area of the triangle more than that of the square. So basically we need to find the difference of these. And since this is a bigger value, the area of triangle minus area of the square is what you have to find out. Replacing the values, area of the triangle is 21 root 3 plus 36 minus the area of the square is also 36. 36 plus 36 minus 36 will be equal to 0. So we get 21 root 3. And if we look at the options, we can see that's option 3. The area of the triangle is 21 root 3 centimeter squares more than that of the square PQRS. Notice in option 1 is 21 divided by root 3 and not 21 root 3. So option 1 is incorrect, 2 is incorrect, and 4 is also incorrect. And so that is the end of this episode of TALLENTEX. We hope you found it interesting. For more of such videos on TALLENTEX and other competitive exams, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Agile Rank Mate. Until the next episode, take care, stay safe, bye bye for now.